Hello everyone and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I think it's going to be pretty obvious that today we will try to make sure that we are actually, working on the farming, and as you can see in the background, I think it is pretty obvious that it will be successful. We will manage to take care of pretty much everything we need for the crops production. As you can see, we are already harvesting the fields, but well, we will not be able to sort out the food production because building all this will take up the entire episode, and then we can move on to the food factory, which is underway but not quite finished yet. As for the town, now we are building residences for not immigrants but, well, locally grown people. We are also starting to set up a distribution network, and, well, finally we will take care of vehicle maintenance as well. So anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, in the last episode we managed to basically lay out this farm in estate or whatever you want to call it. And, well, I would like to focus on finishing this farm maybe. Although it can wait until harvest season, but you know what? Let's just have it ready. High priority, that's fine. Also, I believe this is a tractor, right? And this one for sowing, yeah, exactly. Okay, we just unlocked, let me say 25. Yeah, we just unlocked a very good, or for the era, a very good tractor. Now, before we actually buy these guys, I would like to have some fuel, and we already have some fuel. Very good. So apparently I did sort it out. Okay then, all related vehicles. Yeah, we are being serviced by this distribution office, so we can buy the vehicles now. So let's just go ahead and buy half and half, I suppose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the harvesters. This one is 26, 20, obviously this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will do it. Okay, apparently we did buy a little bit of liquid fertilizer, but it's fine. I don't mind. So, anyways, once this one is built, I will tell them to drop things off at the silo and pick up everything from the fields. And by the way, I believe I did have a message in the last episode why I, only built 18 fields, not more than that. That is because one of these distribution offices can only handle 20 assignments. One of these will have to be the grain storage, so technically one of these can only handle 19 fields. So you know what, let's just go for 18. Plus I am still not very confident just how much we can use these guys for, so let's just go for that. So anyways, next we definitely need to sort out the actual food production, and ideally it should be set up right here, because, well, this is where the storage is. I do believe the food factory is also polluting, so let's take a look at that first. Food factory, okay, 7.5 tons a year, so yeah, not even a full cloud. I think we can manage if we put it at the very, very outskirts of the town. The amount of pollution shouldn't be too much, so I think we can manage. I will risk it, I think, but for that we need to find a place for it. So if we put this one here, I think we might be able to squeeze it in here, but for that one we definitely need to move a couple of stuff. Okay, that decides them. Let's get rid of all this that we have built in the last episode and let's redraw pretty much everything. Yeah, there we go. Obviously now I don't want to rebuild the grain storage, that one is way too far ahead, but I think we can get away with I think we only really need to reposition this one. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I will move this field. And where should we put it? Let me see, farm field, this one. Yeah, I think pretty obvious right here. You see, that should be, yeah, that will do quite nicely. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's hook it up. As usual, I will leave a stub of road because it's a farming area, and that's it. Okay then, so now we should have plenty of room. What I will do is get rid of all these roads for now. Yeah, that should do it. There we go, and let's put in the food production. So here, food factory. Let's try to leave enough room for the rail connection as well. It's a little bit tight. And the footprint, I don't know. Let me just move it as far away as we can. Can I put a rail connection there? I'm not convinced. Also, we don't need this footpath. Thank you. So if I do this, it's way too tight. No, I don't like it. What about on this side? No, once again. Okay, I think we can do it maybe... ideally, it should be like this. Yeah, let's just put it here for now. So, we should have a clean way into the factories. There we go, that will do. We should still have enough room for a road. Not quite. Yeah, there we go. Maybe a little bit closer. Yeah, that will do. Okay, and now we just need to squeeze in the rail connection. You know what? I think I will try to leave a little bit of extra room next to the road because, well, I would like to have some trees along the road in between the road and the rail connection, so that should do it. Okay, obviously that means that we need to move this field as well. Let's bite the bullet now before I change my mind. And where can I put the new one in? Yeah, this is why I don't like to play with winter turned on. It's very, very hard to see. I think here should be okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can squeeze it in here. No, not quite. Doesn't line up quite the way I want. Just one step this way should do it. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, you can go there. I don't know about the fertility that if I build it on, you know, disturbed soil, but you know what, it's fine. So there and there. Okay, so now we are back to the 18 fields and we should have plenty of room for a railroad now. Okay, first things first. Let's hook up the road connection. That is kind of important. This one can go away and we can put this one in here. There we go, that will be perfect. Let's have a small curve going this way and then another one this way maybe. Okay, slightly too long. Yeah, that should do it. Let's make it nice and parallel. And yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Okay, obviously we will not be able to build the intersection on top of this one, but I think it's a small price to pay. First things first, there are vehicles on the road, fine. I will try to remember to get rid of that node. For now, let's just have this here. It's a little bit finicky, but I will try to find it. There we go. And there. Okay, now I am relatively certain that it is not going to be in walking distance. Unless I maybe put in that footpath maybe. No, that's not going to work. Okay, fine. By the way, can we have footpaths across railroads? I think we can. Yes, we can. Okay. Just testing. Maybe if I put in the footpath first. So get rid of the railroad. Also finalize the factory connection. So if I put in the footpath first. Yeah, that's the best one, I think. There. Can I put a railroad across it? Yes, I can. Okay. That is decided then. And there we go. And this one as well. For now. Okay. And the main line will go across here. Okay, let's hook this up. So, you will need to go there. And you need to go there. That's fine. And you need to curve into the main line. This is the way out. So this one needs to be this way. Yes, and not quite. Yeah, that will do that quite nicely. And yeah, I think I will be okay with this amount of queuing space on the main line. Okay, and next, I think I would like to cut this one back a little bit. Like this much. Because I want to start the turn immediately. Basically, yeah, we need to have a piece of track here on the corner of this farm field and hook these together as nice as possible. Nope, not that way. More that way. That will do. And topography. Yeah, let's just try to create a parallel piece of track here with the contour lines. So something along these lines should do it. And a nice gentle curve that way. Right. Okay, get rid of all these nodes because, well, if you know me, you know that I don't like them. There we go. And there. And that should do it. Now I just need a way onto the food storage, and I think this straight piece of track is pretty much perfect for it. So first we need to, yeah, we need to branch off here. And you know, let's just make it a nice gentle way off and enough space for some trees next to the road, and there we go. And on the other way, will this do? Not quite. From here, maybe? That's more like it. Okay, I think I am more happy with this one. Now I just need to find a way across the main line onto the farm fields. I don't think we can squeeze it in unless I redraw these tracks. Yeah, I think that's it. The best way to do it. There, let's just put in the road. Oh wait, that was a farm field. So get rid of that and get rid of that. And maybe more like this. So the way into the farm field is a little more gentle also. Maybe a slightly better turn. More like that, exactly. Okay, can I squeeze in the railroad now? Yes, I can. Lovely. Okay, I think I am relatively happy with this reorganization. Next, let's get rid of all these nodes because, well, as I said, I don't like them. And that will do. Right. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. Also, now that we have this one all set up, I think I will actually build this section of the railroad. This one is already... Okay, we are already building this one. Okay then. I will not build this section because we don't need it. Right now, at least. Okay, I think we are good. Now, as I've said, I don't think this is going to be in walking distance unless I maybe put in some footpaths, but even then I am not convinced. So yeah, I think let's just test it and... Oh, never mind. 2 houses will be in walking distance. No, wait, 3, 4, 5 houses. Okay, never mind. We don't need to set up the bus line for this. And this one will be... How many workers exactly? For the food factory, it is 150 workers. That's way too much. I think I will limit it to maybe, I don't know, 50 for the time being, and I will try to make a note of it. And I think that will do. And speaking of making a note of it, I just remember that, yes, I think at this point... okay, I will not increase the amount of wardens. That's fine. Okay, warders. You know what? Prison guards. Fine. Warden, we should only have 1 warden. Anyways, I forgot to do this one as well. 75% food and 25% clothes. That's great. And I think that's fine. Okay, so this one, the tractor. And here they come. Good. So, we are done with the food production, at least, well, not done with it, but it will be built and I should be okay with that. And I did reset the prison storage ratios. I think what I will do next is maybe some vehicle maintenance, because I completely forgot about that. I really should have done that the first time we got our first citizens, but, well, you know me. Tell you what, I think right here should make sense. It should be, as we have established, it should be in walking distance of different houses, so right here is fine. It is right next to the main highway, so it should have access, the vehicles should have access to it quite easily. So yeah, let's just put it here. Plus, if you build it close enough to this technical office, it will maintain the vehicles inside automatically, which is going to be quite nice. So tell you what, roads, vehicles and maintenance and vehicle repair station. Yeah, I think a small one will do quite fine for now. So parallel with the roads and in range of the technical offices. Yeah, I think this will do. Now, I don't remember. What is the inside storage of these? Import, not a lot. Although 20 tons of steel, it might be okay. Okay. Yeah, we should have plenty of space to the sides if we decide to set up some extra storages later. I will just put it here, but I will flip it because I don't want to have 2 junctions so close to each other, so something like this. So if we decide in the future that we want to have some extra storages, we have plenty of factory connections open. It's going to be fine. So this one high priority, and this one medium is fine. Also finalize the footpaths, and that will do. Okay, the tractors, where are you? It is... Okay, it is not sowing season just yet. Maybe March or April and the tractors should be off. Okay then. Alright, and we will need some garbage, but That is a big container garbage, right? Yes. I will try to keep an eye on it. I think it should be okay. Let's just check on the technical office here. And this one. Yeah, it can reach, so it's going to be fine. Okay then, so I think we are doing relatively fine. Okay, about this one. I think the only thing we need to do about this is that we need to tell it to only store mixed paste, and now it should be okay. At least I think so. Maybe we need to have some research for it as well. Let me just check. So you... I believe it is on the technical. Let me see. Not waste separation, that's not it. Is it this one? Waste processing and disposal. Maybe it is, I don't know. But you know what, it's fine. I will allow this guy to keep going back and forth just to be extra safe. It's fine. Okay then, so we are doing okay, I think. Now this one is very important right now. Make sure we finish this one. In fact, how many can this store? So this guy, distribution office, the medium, I believe. This one can have only 10 vehicles, that's not a lot. If I'm completely honest, I would feel a lot better if we had one more. So yeah, I will build one more of these distribution offices. I think we will need it because these fields will create a lot of food. In fact, sowing is right now underway. Very good. So yeah, 10 vehicles will definitely not be enough. I think I will make one more of these offices and you can go there. That should be enough. And speaking of distribution, I think it's now time to set up our actual distribution network. For example, here I think we will need a small office. So let's go ahead and distribution, small one. This one can house 5 vehicles, that's perfectly fine. You can go there or more like here. Flip it maybe. Yeah, that's more like it. So you can go right there. And this is where we'll put the local distribution vehicles, the refrigerated trucks, the covered haul trucks to deliver all the foods to the prison and to the store. And pick up everything from these 2 storages, obviously. So that will take care of that. Take care of the road pieces as soon as possible. Thank you. I will leave the buildings on medium, but the roads I want to take care of ASAP. In fact, this one is already finished. Very good. I mean the footpath. And as I said, sowing is on the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. And judging by the speed, I think we will be able to sow all of these fields quite easily. In fact, I will try to monitor how these guys are doing. Can you please be a high priority as well? If we can get away with maybe assigning, I don't know, 50% of these fields to one office, then maybe I will try to raise it one by one. So I will later place one more field and assign that one and see how they do, and you know, try to fine-tune the distribution network on this farming area. By the way, speaking of, I think I can squeeze in one more field here if it's facing this way. Let's see, farming field here, and yeah, this way. Also, the game really slows down if I have farm fields out for some reason. Anyways, you can go right there. Yeah, I think this will work. Okay, and now we can hook it up to the road network, but I will not do it. I will just have it, I just want to have it in here as a placeholder. Can I squeeze in one in here? No, I cannot. If I want to do it, it will have to be facing this way. Yeah, if it faces this way, it will go in. And maybe we can bring the road down this way. That should do. In fact, I will put this field down right now. You can go there. Let's see the interaction with the... this side is a little bit too close. Tell you what, let's just put a relatively invisible piece of footpad there. Maybe here as well. Yeah, I don't want to have these fences so close to the railroad. Yeah, that will do. Basically, I think this one blends in with the area good enough. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, and once again, I will not connect this field to the rest. I will do it later if we have to, or if we can. Okay then, this one is medium. I think, yeah, high priority because we need to store the food as soon as it is, you know, harvested. And yeah, okay, so real construction is progressing quite nicely, I think. Oh, right, you are going for this one. Okay, that's good. Yeah, these guys are not the best, but given the times, I think it will have to do. How much are we spending on vehicles these days? Economy and trade, import, vehicles imported. Let me see, last year plus this year. Not exported, vehicles imported, 165, yeah. Please make this one high priority as well. I really want to stop importing vehicles. I want to start maintaining them. Okay, next, these guys. How are we on the almost 300 young adults? We definitely need to sort this out. Only 14 tons of bricks missing. Deliver the bricks as soon as possible, but... Which one has the buses? I think it's these are the buses, right? Yeah. Okay, this is the main construction office. Okay, I will speed it up a little bit, wait until the bricks arrive, and then I will disallow all the offices from this construction. So we will build this one with the local workforce. Okay, 7.8 tons, a little bit more, and we should be golden. Stuff have been delivered, and please don't accept this assignment. It will reassign itself. I was afraid of that. Fine, do it, but finish it quickly, please. In fact, tell you what, you. Everyone in this house, please work on this construction. Once this building is finished, the houses will lose those assignments, so there we go. And yeah, now these guys are back to going wherever they want, so it's fine. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this one filled up immediately. this one requires a lot of resources, and this one as well. Okay, fine. I will wait for those. Well, at this point, I think we just need to wait until things get built. I think I would like to increase the available living space a bit more. I really don't want to expand too much this way because of the industries. I think the pollution would be, well, not ideal. But maybe I can afford a little bit of extra here. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go for the big houses. So once again, houses, these big guys. And if I do it here, the courthouse will be out of reach and the outdoor pools will be out of reach, but everything else is going to be in range. Yeah, I think putting this one here should be fine. Okay, but it will be facing this way, so we can have the main, you know, footpath going down this way. So you can go, let's just use it with the snapping. Okay, once again, I will only hook up the two ends of these buildings. In the middle, I will just place the decorative ground textures once I know where they need to be hooked up. Because, well, there's simply no reason to waste resources on these small connections that really don't contribute to anything. So, anyways, I think we are doing relatively good. The clothing production... yeah, it's fine. We have plenty of crops, so I think we are doing okay. I am tempted to set up a one more. Oh, right. Almost forgot. We actually need to have a station crossing for the customs house. And I do believe the end of the line is right here. So I do believe the trains can go all the way in until this point, right? I think so. Obviously I cannot test it. Yeah, you know what, let's just measure it from here, and if it's not long enough, then I will just move it. It's fine. Building a station crossing is not exactly a big endeavor, so let's go for this, and 150 meters from here. There. So, should we build it on the level crossing? Well, you know, we are not going to use this space too much. Yeah, I think here should be fine. Let's just go for the usual 40 meters. There. Okay. Almost forgot about this one. That will do. And this one for iron ore. We are not dealing with iron ore just yet. Speaking of research. Yeah, almost 50%. Let's just go for 8 party officials as maximum for the research. And how are we on the educated people? Last year plus this year. Ooh, not great. We are stabilizing, but we are nowhere near where we should be. Yeah, I know the biggest problem is that we are educating young adults and they don't have a place to live, so they get educated and they leave immediately, which is far from great. Well, I suppose, yeah. Oh, I didn't actually finalize this footpath. There we go. And this footpath is very, very high priority. These parts at least. This one is not so important. Okay. This one, how are we on the deliveries? Not great. And this one is still just the foundations. 19 concrete is still missing. Okay, this one is high priority next. speaking of high priority, this one is still foundations. Obviously this one is still foundations. What about you? You are building the main structure, and yeah, this is the last phase of construction. Hopefully this one will be finished relatively soon, and obviously this one is nowhere near. But this one is medium priority. I just want to make sure that we have a storage space for these guys. Okay, so this one is on the way. I don't think I will bother setting up a distribution office for the industries, because all this will be handled by trains eventually. So I see no reason to waste any resources on that. In fact, this one might have been a little bit of an overkill. But it will do for now. Okay, you... Thankfully, it appears we are shedding the ash relatively fine, so it's okay. Right, you... Should we set this one a little bit lower? Maybe 18 degrees? Let's try that one. Because it is already 19, not quite 20, but it is hot enough to not bother heating, I think. I think it should be fine. Okay then, let's keep an eye on this one, I suppose. High priority. Yeah, tell you what, let's do a small time lapse. Okay, all the resources are delivered. Before we could complete this place, I think I will only allow university graduates to settle here. And there we go. Obviously, I think it would be kind of ideal. Let's see if we can fill it up. So this one is now complete, and people are moving in, but yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, I think this one will be a university educated housing, although we are completely out already. Okay, fine, educated people as well. There we go. Okay, and this one. This one looks familiar. Wasn't this a part of the original vehicle list in the original game? I think we did have access to it early on. Also, can you please just shut off the heating plant? It's already 25 degrees, so it should be off by now. Loyalty seems low, right, because of the university guys. Well, how is the research doing? Not quite. Obviously, when this one is finished, I believe we should be able to start basically limiting the loyalty of people, I believe. Or, no wait, for that one we also need the secret police. Right, that is what's coming next after this one. Okay, fine. This one is almost finished. Very good. And this one is... Okay, for this construction, don't accept anyone from the streets. It's not this one, right? Or is it? Yeah, outside CO. Don't accept people to walk into this construction site. I just want people to be delivered by boss. This one is fine, it is not in the range of anyone. Local residences is fine. This one, oh nice. This foundation is finished. This one is almost finished. Only half a ton of concrete missing. And all the fields have been sown except this one. It's not in the range, right? Yeah. Range 2 kilometers. A sign, I think it's too late. Yeah, June is too late. Yeah, winter is approaching. Fine. We missed one field, but you know what? It's not too bad. Finally, okay, the resources have been delivered and the research is finished now. So tell you what, let's go ahead and start on the secret police. Right, prioritizing high-ranked members. That is what will unlock the, ability to, prioritize based on loyalty. But for that, we definitely need to have the secret police. So we need to take care of both of them, so let's start with this one first. And let's just have, 8. That's fine. Also, we did have one fire. Where was it, by the way? Right here, to the kindergarten. Thankfully, it was extinguished. By the way, the kindergarten is doing okay these days, but we still need to build this one. Okay, fine. So this one should be finished as soon as the first batch of workers arrive, and then we will have a place to store all the grains. Okay, I'm tired of waiting. How are you guys doing, by the way? Oh, this one is almost finished. Very good. And this one is only missing 9 tons of bricks. Okay, so I think we will have these guys up and running by the time... Oh, it is already harvest season. Please, please hurry up. Definitely need to sort everything out. By the way, this one is... Yeah, missing a lot of stuff. As soon as all these constructions are finished, we should be able to move on to these ones. So it's going to be fine. We are just prioritizing. So you are almost finished, and you almost finished as well. Do you have anyone incoming? No. What about you? You have a bus coming in. Okay, so this one should be finished hopefully soon. There we go. And it is 5 days left. Seriously? Okay, what about you? No one. Okay, this one is getting knocked down to medium priority. Far from ideal, to say the least. Also, yeah, it's not ideal that these guys are holding up traffic. Can you please park yourself somewhere? Oh, right. I was reminded, thank you. I forgot to set the gas station to be refueled as well. Let me see, this one, right? Yes. Can you guys please keep the gas station fueled as well? Thanks for the heads up. I completely missed it. After this one, I think everything else should be set up correctly now. Okay then. By the way, is this one in range of the power? Yes, it is. Okay, good. This one is a... I have no idea. What is this vehicle, by the way? No idea. Okay, fine. We will find that eventually, I suppose. And the grain silo is finished. This one should be finished any second now. We have 2 buses worth of people coming in. That's 1 and done. Good. Before we buy the vehicles, let's make sure it is fueled. So yeah, this one. Please keep this one fueled. And once this one is finished as well, and now we can buy the vehicles. So tell you what, let's just buy all the covered whole trucks. Which one? 1.2, 4, 10 tons, nice. 8.8. I think it's pretty obvious. Although, yeah, we are working on mod roads, so this one. And yellow. Very good. Okay, next. You will drop things off at the grain silo, not load but unload, and keep it 100% full. And then just go ahead and pick stuff up at the farm fields. And that is 18, 19, there we go. So 18 fields and the grain silo. Okay, about this one will be finished with this worker delivery, right? No, but almost. Also, fuel didn't arrive to the distribution office quite fast enough. And this one, not quite, and there we go. Okay. Once again, keep this one filled up. This one, right? Yes. You keep this office filled as well. And buy the vehicles once again. Covered whole. This one. Good. And copy to this one. Very good. Okay. Yeah, we have plenty of crops to deliver now. So let's get to it. We can store 2400 tons. This one can store about 8 to 10 fields worth of these harvests, so this might be a little bit too small. We might need to build a bigger one. But you know what? For this starter, it's going to be fine. For the big farming estate, we will build, you know, more and bigger. It should be fine. This one is well underway. Anything else finished in the meantime? Kindergarten is up and running, but it is not in the range of garbage collection. Right, if we build a connection through here, it should be fine. Let's do it real quick. Yeah, we can deal with local collection for now, that's fine. In fact, let's just check on the entire town. So here, garbage collection. Oh! Good thing I did. This one doesn't have connection. This one is out of reach. Okay, I think we can quickly fix it with a mod connection. Yeah, it should blend in quite nicely. Let's just do this. And let's check. Okay, now it's in range. And 0.02 tons, so yeah, we didn't really have all that much inside. Anything else? Storages don't need... yeah, these guys. Definitely need to give these guys some. Also, we don't need to have this one, thank you. For these guys, I think we can squeeze it in here, just behind the kindergarten. This one is obviously a very, very high priority. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, and this one is finished. Nice. Okay, we definitely need to start delivering the resources. So first things first. Where do we have? This is covered hole. Oh wait, this is the depot. This one, there we go. You guys, for the time being, can you please pick up at the customs house and deliver here? And for this one we need, let me see, plastics, mechanical, electrical, electronics, and fabrics. Yes, I know we are making fabrics right here, but I don't want to deal with that right now. It's a little bit too complicated. Let's just pick up everything at the customs house, and we still need a steel, which will come from here. Yeah. Customs house, that's correct. Okay, I will not need aluminium right now. I think... yeah, I think steel will be enough. So just steel for now. Also, yeah, we are not actually repairing anything because we don't have the resources, but hopefully that will be fixed very, very soon. So let me see. Also, I don't think we need fuel because we are not going to have extra vehicles right now. Maybe later. So we have fabrics, mechanical components, very good. And we are using them, so things are being repaired. We might want to give mechanical components a slight storage advantage, because it appears that one is being used the most. Oh, right, and before I forget, we definitely need to sort out the replacement thresholds. So it's in here, right? Or here. Okay, yeah. Wear and tear. Don't do it like this. Let's have 80% wear and tear and let's say 20 years of age. I think that sounds about right. What is the lifetime of these vehicles we have right now? For example, these buses. Can't really tell from here. I see the age, but I don't see the life expectancy. I think 20 years sounds about right. So yeah, I think that will do. From now on, we will actually maintain our vehicles. And also, a good thing I noticed, we are really starting to run out of money. Well, I don't think it's going to be a big surprise that, yeah, I think we will need to take out a loan. And this one is being filled up quite nicely. Okay, yeah, let's take out a loan. I don't like it, but I don't think it's a big surprise that we have to resort to it. So, ruble loan, this one is fine. Let's just take out a very long term, let's say 1 million. That's a little bit too much. 500k for now. Yeah, let's go for this. Hopefully with the food production we will be able to, well, maybe break even. Because as soon as we managed to boot up the clothing production, I think we were almost pretty much in the green, but not quite. With the food, I think we are going to be in the green. I guess we will find out. So anyways, let's make one last check before we say goodbye. This one will be built relatively soon, and then we will sort out the local distribution. This one is very far from finished, and these two the same. At least the foundations are finished. How is the real construction going? It is going quite nicely. Also, before I lose my mind during editing, let's sort this one out real quick. Thank you. Now I feel better. So anyways, we are not building these two, right? Yeah, these two are not being built. Good. We are only building what's important. Which is a lot. I am tempted to buy one more track builder, but... well, This is a double track setup, so 2 track builders should be fine. A third one might be a little bit too much. Also, I just noticed this one is also not quite. There we go. Now things look okay. So yeah, I think we are pretty much ready to say goodbye. In here, I think we will fill this place up quite nicely this year, which is great, but obviously it would be ideal if we could start using it. So yeah, high priority on the food production. Also, you, what is your problem? 75% wear and tear. Can you please? I suppose you must be assigned to a building. I think if we don't have vehicles assigned to this repair facility, then everyone will come here to be repaired, right? Even if they are assigned to a building. Or only lines, I'm not sure. Oh, vehicles on lines only. Okay. Well, in that case, we definitely need to have some vehicles to go to the off-site locations. Very fine. Fine. Okay, for that, we obviously need some fuel. And there we go. Only fuel, please. That's correct. And I believe we need covered haul trucks. So let's go ahead, covered haul, exactly. And yeah, let's just buy 2 big ones and let's make them dark blue. Sure. Okay. I think this will do. And yeah, I will give the mechanical components a slight storage advantage. Maybe 30% sounds about right. Yeah. Anything else? No, I think we are good to go. Okay. So, we managed to sort out, well, crops production. Next one will be food production. But that one will have to wait for the next episode. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.